Do you know that a lot of men who are failures have the biggest ideas, but not the power to implement those things? A man of God once said that in the graveyard, that's where you see a lot of potentials. I heard of a story that happened that a man invited a sister to the church. So the sister wasn't a Christian. But when the sister attended the church, she liked everything there. She started worshiping and she decided to become a member of that church. That man that invited her, they were still friends. Then another brother saw this sister and just liked her and started talking with this lady. He decided to ask her hand for marriage. So when he proposed to the lady, the other man that first invited the lady to the church was very angry and now was against it. So the elders of the church now called him and asked him, what is the problem? He said he's the one that brought the sister to the church. That he's the one that introduced the sister to the church. He said, oh, okay, good. Did you ask her to marry you? He said no. They now asked him, so what is the problem then? You saw the sister, you liked the sister, you brought her to the church, and you were just there watching her. Another man that was fast, that knew what he wanted, went ahead and asked the sister for her hand in marriage. And she said yes. So the other man was angry. So who is at fault? The other man, of course. The fear of failure. He was so scared to ask the woman for her hand in marriage. The woman might say no. She might say no. What if she now says yes? The sister got tired of waiting for him. So she accepted the other man that came for her. At times, this fear, it grieves us so much. You are not thinking straight. You don't want to move. You are too scared to move because you are scared to fail. What if you fail? Yes, people fail all the time. Is that the end of life? It shouldn't be the end of life. You fail, you do it again. You fail, you do it again. Again and again until you get better. The more you fail, you still find out that the next time you won't do it that other way. You're learning from it. At times, the problem that we have is that we don't see our failures as a learning process. It's a learning process. The fact that you fail doesn't mean that you are a failure. You are not a failure. And again, some of these things happen because of the kind of crowd, the kind of people that we keep around us. Number one, get rid of the crowd. You don't need crowd. You don't need crowd. Some people around you immediately you open your mouth to tell them what's your vision. They will talk down on you, finish you. They will give you reasons why you cannot succeed, why these things you shouldn't venture into it. I've always said it, know your limitations and ignore it and move. Know your limitations, ignore it and move. And don't forget that some of these people that are trying to stop you from, telling you the things that that are true, actually your limitations. They don't want you to succeed. Some of them really don't. They don't genuinely care about you. When you meet that person that genuinely cares about you, he or she will push you. They will push you to achieve that you need to achieve. So know your limitations and ignore them. Don't tell everybody your plans, that your big ideas. Don't. You don't need that. All those town criers, when they leave you, the way they will laugh you, they will mock you. You think they like you? Another thing, it's not all those people that ask you, how are you? What is happening? They don't genuinely want to know what is happening. They just want to know the level you are, to be sure you have not reached their level and you have no intentions of passing them. It's not as if they genuinely care for you. They don't. So don't be deceived by them. Don't be deceived by them. And there are some people that just like people to pity them. Oh, sorry. You don't need that. Sorry. Will the sorry solve your problem? Those people that are telling you sorry, don't forget that they can help you. Have they helped you? Have they helped you? They will not help you because they don't want you to get up to them. They don't want you to get that. So they won't help you. So all these things, you don't need them. Get up and move. You have to push yourself. You have to encourage yourself. You might not have the privilege, you might not have the luxury of getting somebody to push you, to encourage yourself. You have to do it. It's like when you're trying to lose weight. It's not easy. It's very, very challenging. At times, you wake up and you're having body pains. You can't even get up from the bed. But you have to push yourself because you have a goal that you need to achieve. If you are waiting for somebody to push you, there is a problem. Because even if you get somebody that pushes you today, the person also pushes you for another 1 week. The person will also get tired of pushing you. They will not say you are lazy, and which is the truth. You are lazy. You have to be persistent. You don't give up. Even when it's not easy to stay there, you don't give up. If you ask it, a lot of other men that have made it, they will tell you the same thing. There were times that they felt like, it's enough, let me just relax. This is getting to me. There are times they felt like that, but they didn't give up. The great names you hear now, they had times that they cried, that they wish that, this thing has to stop, it has to end. But they kept pushing. And that is what you should do. There is no excuse for failure. Some people's excuse that, I'm not from a rich family. Really? I'm not this. Really? I didn't go to school. Really? That is not an excuse. You are not from a rich family doesn't mean you cannot be rich. Don't Don't let anything limit you. When Benson Idahosa said that, when God told him to have an international ministry, he told God that, God, I am black. And God told him, oh, so you are black. God does not see that. When you say yes, God says yes. So your answer should be yes. Don't say no. Even if the no is surrounding you like this, don't say no. Always say yes. Always push, 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 and you will get there. Push, and you will get there. It is well, guys. Love you.